BitBoy Crypto Morning TA. Good morning, everybody. It's September 22nd, 2021. My name's Piano Matty B. This is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni bringing the data. The FOMO index has dropped to 21 from yesterday's 27. The greed is still growing. And Nosy Miss Newsbomb social media market sentiment in a rent-controlled apartment in Queens is at 68%. Bitcoin dominance is at 42.6%. 24-hour volume is at 136 billion. And the overall market cap is 1.87 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Over on the 4-hour, we see a little ray of sunshine in the form of a bullish engulfing candle. And it's bullish because it's open and close, engulfs the previous red candles open and close. And it's a little ray of sunshine because it's on the 4-hour chart, and things tend to be a little more dramatic and ultimately less important. Like that friend we had in musical theater who would sing themselves out of every sentence. Wait a second. Is that me? Am I the overdramatic and ultimately less important musical theater friend who sings himself out of every sentence? That can't be possible. Now, this is what some of the data on the 4-hour chart tells me. And remember, it's noisy and windy on this chart. Unless we can hold this 32.8% fib level of 42.5, there are high probabilities that we will gavotte back to the lower ghetto of this bear pennant. And the trading Poindexters are side-elbowing each other, saying, bear pennants are a bearish continuation pattern that breaks to the downside approximately 66% of the time. And it's this piano's opinion that if we test the south side ghetto of this pennant at 40.6 and we don't hold, then we'll break out and down to 39.6-ish. Then a quick hi, how you doing at 38.7 and find our floor of support at 37.7, which has been on my radar for a few weeks now. Whoa, Piano Matty B. I barely had 2 sips of coffee and we're down at 37.7. Why you gots to? I don't gots to, and I don't wants to. But that's just what these astrological hieroglyphics on the 4-hour chart say. And it's noisy and windy and there's nothing to drink on this boat, so let's get on out of here over to the daily. The daily chart is trying to one-up the 4-hour chart and make a bullish engulfing candle of its own. And in order for that to happen, we would have to close our current candle above 42.9. Now let's see how we climb out of this mess, shall we? Let's put on our green-colored glasses of optimism and hope and build ourselves a rally ladder. Without whales, and remember we're still in a WRE. We will see some gumption gains the hard way, first at 43.8-ish. And remember, there are no moving averages down here at this part of the lake. Just a rusty, slimy ladder that you don't want to put your cousin's feet on, let alone your own. But it's the only way out. And after that, it's 44.5. And I think I cut my Tootsie on a razor blade on the last rung. And at this point, our Ivy League brother who's home from college, the 200 moving average, will hold out his hand at 45.8. He'll either lift us up onto the dock or maybe do what big brothers do best and let go of our hand and laugh with his friends. As you plot your long, methodical revenge that will consume your every waking moment of your 20s and shape who you become and who you don't. Now, I don't have an older brother, so maybe they're all nice guys. But if they're anything like I was as an older cousin, I'll bet that we get dropped back in the water for sure. Now, speaking of maniacal sociopaths, the dinosaur bones and criminals on the traditional markets are in the throes of their third red week. And they haven't seen 3 red candles on the S&P since last September. And unfortunately, we still feel it in crypto when the traditional markets get low on blood to suck. Their thirst and anguish for fresh blood and meat to devour puts an unwarranted pain and anxiety on the crypto markets, and people have a different pain and anxiety threshold. For instance, I can watch my portfolio drop by 50% and chuckle to myself. But taking my little boy to a park and watch him crawl on these government-regulated kid structures, and it's 30 minutes of complete terror. Watching him navigate a 30-foot inverted corkscrew with wood chips as his safety net. But somehow that little guy survives. And so will we, so remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. BitBoy Crypto Morning Tea. Cha-cha-cha-ching.